All right, David, thanks for joining us on the podcast. First off, congratulations on officially committing to Washington State University. Let's start right there. Walk us through what that meant to you, putting the pen to the paper last week, and what this journey has been.
It's been a lot. My family coming from really like nothing, like me just signing the dotted lines really like meant a lot to us. And staying and playing home and like local people can come up and just watch me play. So it's like it really meant like a lot to us.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so you played in Kennewick, which, as you mentioned, is local. So walk me through that recruiting process, kind of how you made that decision to take WSU over a lot of these big universities that were also offering you.
Step by step, God guided me through the whole way. Asked fam, I asked my coaches, like, what do they think about it? I just kind of took like everybody's perspective on it, and I just wanted to stay close to home. I didn't really want to go too far. Like a whole plane ticket thing about like my family coming to watch me play instead of them just driving about like 2 hours and a half just to come watch me play. It was just like way easier for them. And like, say if I ever got like in like any like something ever happened to me and I just needed my fam right there, Pullman's right there to just go and like pull up on me. So I feel like that just played a big part, and like the whole coaching staff played a big part. Coach AB already knew like my whole family. Coach Dicker, he just great vibes. So yeah, and like all the other big universities, like yeah, everybody wants to go play at a big university, but I mean, you ball out where you ball out. It's just like they're gonna find you.
David, number one defensive back prospect in the state of Washington. Just talk about the work that you've put in personally to get to this point, and what it means to have your name recognized as one of the best in the state of Washington.
I put a lot of time and effort to this. I sacrificed a lot, just like a lot of free time, like a lot of chilling, just hanging out with my friends. I mean, but it's really nothing because I just kind of like paved the way for my future. That's how I really see it, and I hope that's how they see it too. Like, I hope they don't just think like, oh, he's just like knocking us off, like he just doesn't want to hang out with us. Like, no, like he's doing something for himself. Like he's really setting the path for his future. And I also do it for like the kids that like didn't really have hope here. Like, there's not a lot of like kids like around this area with like that's just like whatever I have. I feel like I'm just blessed to be in this position. I feel like I just give all glory to God.
How would you describe your playing style? And are there any certain players that you're watching in the NFL and college that you're hoping to aspire to play like?
No, not really. I feel like I just play like myself. I hopefully I play like myself. I just don't want to play like anybody else. I feel like I want people to play like me. Like say like the high school player, I'm in college, like they want to play as me. That's how I just see it. I just want to be my own player.
Okay, so maybe let's frame it this way: if somebody's watching your tape for the first time, what are they going to see from you?
They're gonna see shutdown. They're gonna see a lot. I got a lot of my tape. I have like offensive film. I have kick returns. I have everything you can ask for in a player, really. Like my whole high school tape, I had picks, I had kick returns, I had interceptions, like just everything you ask for in a DB. Like big hits. You see me cover really well, zone and man. Just like even coming off the blitz is just like everything you want in the corner.
Did you play any other sports growing up, or was it football the entire time?
So I played football third grade. That's when I started until fifth grade, and then I kind of stopped. And then I had a little hooping journey. I hooped until sixth grade, until eighth grade, and then eighth grade I finally quit. That's when like COVID happened, and I was just like, man, I'm tired of just putting the basketball in the hoop. So I'm gonna just go like, and my whole family was playing football at the time. So I was like, might as well go back to playing football. Why not? So I came out ninth grade year. It's COVID. I had six tugs in a scrimmage, and then I got moved up to varsity for the first time, like in a scrimmage, and I got a little bit of reps, and like everybody was thinking like this kid can play. So I was like, maybe I really can play. Maybe it's time to just like let basketball go and just take the football route. So that's where I got with my cousin, Gabe Tahir. and we just worked every day. It didn't matter what condition it was, snowing, raining, all that. Like we just went outside and we grinded for hours. And there was like days like we didn't even want to go, but we just had to push ourselves because we knew what we wanted in life. So yeah, it's just like it was a long journey coming for real.
Now, obviously, hey, growing up in the Tri-Cities area, did you have any early memories of maybe going to a Cougar football game? What was like maybe your first like Washington State memory that you can remember?
Actually, no. I didn't go to no games when I was little. Like I didn't have nobody to like go watch a game with. Family wasn't big on like football at the time. So my actual first game on the Palouse was Texas Tech when we played Texas Tech. It was this year, and we beat them obviously, and it was just great. It was just great vibes all around.
Yeah, what was that? What was that day like? I mean, that was a fantastic football game to watch, nationally televised. Obviously, the Cougs, you had John Mateer run for over 200 yards that game. I mean, what was just the whole environment like for you to really just kind of experience that for the first time?
It was great because I already had friends that go to Washington State, so them being in the crowd just telling me come, come. Even like previous years, like I had a kid in this class. His name is Jack, and he just told me like I didn't even have the offer yet, and he was like, "Hey, bro, you gotta come to WSU. You gotta come to WSU. Like, hey, they're gonna throw the O, bro. You gotta come." And I'm just like thinking like, yeah, maybe, just maybe. And then it finally happened, and I took my OV. Everything was smooth. Everything was great. They showed great vibes to my fam. My fam was enjoying it, loving it. And then ever since then, it was history.
Now, David, I'm sorry, I don't have the roster in front of me. Are you an early enrollee?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Okay. So plan on getting there sometime in June.
Yeah. Oh, but trust me,
Beautiful.
I'm still working. Trust me.
What are you most looking forward to when you first get over there?
I'm looking obviously like meeting everybody, just meeting everybody, just meeting like all the players. Like I already know some of the players really, like Jalen Edmond, Dukes, Ball Out Boogie, Steve. Like I just know like kind of a lot of dudes there. I'm just looking to get to work right away. Like me and Coach AB talked about this like ever since we got on the phone. Like once I get there, man, it's just straight work. Like we gonna get straight to it. Like there's no playing around, none of that. It's just straight work, straight business.
Now you mentioned that you had some offensive highlights in high school. Is that right? And you
Yeah.
also have some returning experience. Have you talked
Yeah.
with Dickard about? I'm just throwing this out there. Is there like a potential two-way there, or are you full on defense?
Hopefully, if Coach Dicker wants me to put me two ways, we can do that, man. At camp, there was always talk like he came to one of the camps. It was a Northwest Showcase. I didn't play no offense, but one of my coaches there was talking about like he still thinks that I'm a receiver, and I mean I feel like I'm still a receiver. Like you can tell by the tape. So if I could play two ways, that'd be great. It just gives me more opportunity to showcase my skills and just making me get to the next level.
Now, David, you can shut this down. This is a stupid idea from my brain, but NIL opportunity, Kuku for Cocoa Puffs. We have a photo of you, and it's a bowl of Cocoa Puffs, but they're footballs.
No, that would be cool. That would be really cool. That would be really cool.
We'll have to fire up a shirt idea because we're trying to figure out a shirt idea for the basketball players. They're both named last name Watts.
Yeah.
I don't know if you follow the basketball team at all, but yeah, it's funny. We gotta get the NIL shirt deals going.
For sure. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Any way possible. Well, David, really appreciate you coming on and taking the time. It's going to be exciting to watch you continue to progress. Best of luck the rest of the way, and we'll see you out there on the field soon.
Yes, sir.
David, congratulations on an awesome accomplishment, man. It's big time accomplishment in Cougar Nation. We can't wait to see you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.